10 Best Books of 2023 Fiction. Welcome to the world of fiction. As we near the end of 2023, it's time to reflect on the best books that have been published this year. In this list, we've gathered the 10 most outstanding works of fiction that have captured the hearts and minds of readers around the world. These books offer a glimpse into the human experience, with vivid characters, compelling narratives, and thought-provoking themes. Whether you're a fan of romance, mystery, or science fiction, there's something for everyone in this year's collection of the 10 best books of 2023 fiction. So, let's dive in and discover the literary gems that have defined this year's literary landscape. 1. Klara and the Sun, by Kazuo Ishiguro. Klara and the Sun tells the story of Klara, an artificial friend, who is designed to be a companion to a human child. Klara spends her days in a store, waiting for someone to choose her. When a young girl named Josie chooses her, Klara's life changes forever. As Klara navigates the complex relationships between humans and artificial friends, she begins to question the purpose of her existence and the nature of humanity itself. Set in a near-future world where technology and artificial intelligence have become increasingly intertwined with human life, Klara and the Sun explores the themes of love, mortality, and what it means to be human. With Ishiguro's trademark prose and delicate storytelling, this novel is a poignant meditation on the role of technology in our lives and the power of human connection. 2. The Four Winds, by Kristin. The Four Winds is a historical fiction novel set during the Great Depression in the United States. The story follows Elsa Martinelli, a woman from a small town in Texas who marries a man she loves, but who turns out to be abusive. When the Great Depression hits, Elsa's family faces extreme poverty and starvation, and they are forced to leave their home in search of a better life in California. The journey to California is difficult and dangerous, but when they arrive, Elsa and her children face new challenges as they struggle to find work and survive in a hostile environment. Along the way, Elsa learns about the power of friendship, love, and the strength of the human spirit as she fights to protect her family and build a better future for them. The Four Winds is a powerful story that explores themes of resilience, hope, and the enduring bonds of family. Through Hannah's evocative writing, readers are transported to a time of great hardship and struggle, where ordinary people were forced to confront extraordinary challenges. 3. The Vanishing Half, by Bennett. The Vanishing Half is a novel that tells the story of twin sisters, Desiree and Stella Vignay, who grow up in a small, predominantly black town in Louisiana. The sisters are light-skinned, and as they grow older, they realize that they can pass as white. Stella decides to leave home and live her life as a white woman, while Desiree marries a dark-skinned man and has a daughter who is also dark-skinned. The novel follows the sisters' separate lives, with Stella living a privileged life in a wealthy white community and Desiree struggling to make ends meet in a small town. As the years pass, the sisters' lives intersect in unexpected ways, leading to a dramatic and emotional conclusion. Through the Vignay sisters' stories, The Vanishing Half explores themes of identity, race, and the choices we make that shape our lives. Bennett's rich and nuanced writing brings the characters and their experiences to life, and the novel is a powerful commentary on the complexities of racial identity in America. 4. The Midnight Library, by Haig. The Midnight Library is a novel that tells the story of a young woman named Nora Seed, who is struggling with depression and feels that her life has no purpose. One night, she finds herself in a mysterious library that exists between life and death, where she is given the opportunity to explore all the different versions of her life that could have been if she had made different choices. As Nora moves through the shelves of books, each representing a different life she could have led, she must confront the regrets and missed opportunities that have led her to this point. Along the way, she discovers that even the seemingly perfect lives have their own problems and that happiness is not always as straightforward as it seems. The Midnight Library is a poignant exploration of the choices we make in life and the power of second chances. Haig's imaginative storytelling and empathetic portrayal of Nora's struggles make this novel a compelling and uplifting read. It offers a message of hope and reminds us that even in our darkest moments, there is always the possibility of finding a better path forward. 5. Project Hail Mary, by Weir. Project Hail Mary is a science fiction novel that follows the story of Ryland Grace, a scientist who wakes up on a spaceship with no memory of who he is or how he got there. He soon discovers that he is on a mission to save Earth from a deadly threat, and he is the only one who can find a solution. As he explores the ship and learns more about his mission, Ryland encounters a species of alien creatures that he must communicate with to save both their species and Earth. With the help of a fellow astronaut and an unexpected ally, Ryland uses his scientific knowledge to develop a plan to stop the threat and save the world. Project Hail Mary is a thrilling and thought-provoking novel that explores the possibilities of science and the power of human resilience. Weir's expert storytelling and attention to scientific detail make the novel both entertaining and educational. The novel's themes of survival, sacrifice, and the importance of collaboration make it a compelling read for fans of science fiction and anyone interested in the future of space exploration. 6. The Push, by Ashley Audrain. The Push is a psychological thriller that explores the complicated relationship between a mother and daughter. The story is told from the perspective of Blythe, a woman who has always wanted to be a mother but finds herself struggling to connect with her daughter, Violet. As Violet grows older, Blythe becomes increasingly convinced that something is wrong with her daughter, and she begins to question her own sanity. She starts to wonder if Violet is deliberately causing harm to others and becomes increasingly paranoid and isolated as she tries to protect her family. The Push is a haunting and suspenseful novel that delves into the dark side of motherhood and the impact that childhood experiences can have on our adult lives. Audrain's writing is visceral and raw, and the novel is a chilling exploration of the lengths to which a mother will go to protect her child. It is a gripping read that will keep readers on the edge of their seats until the very end. 7. Great Circle, by Maggie Shipstead. Great Circle is a sweeping historical epic that tells the story of Marion Graves, a fictional female pilot who becomes a trailblazer in the world of aviation. The novel follows Marion's journey from her childhood in a small town in Montana to her eventual rise to fame as a pilot who attempts to fly around the world. Along the way, Marion faces numerous challenges, including sexism, the loss of loved ones, and personal demons that threaten to derail her dreams. The novel also explores Marion's relationship with her twin brother, Jamie, who is a troubled artist, and their connection serves as a powerful metaphor for the bonds of family and the sacrifices we make for those we love. Shipstead's writing is rich and immersive, and she seamlessly weaves together historical detail and imaginative storytelling to create a vivid and captivating world. Great Circle is a sweeping and ambitious novel that explores themes of identity, ambition, and the pursuit of greatness, and it is a must-read for fans of historical fiction and adventure tales. 8. Anxious People, by Fredrik Backman. Anxious People is a humorous and heartwarming novel that explores the lives of a group of people brought together by a failed bank robbery. The story is set in a small Swedish town, where a real estate open house is taken hostage by a desperate and inept thief. The hostages, including a group of strangers, are forced to confront their own fears and anxieties as they try to navigate the absurd and unpredictable situation. As the story unfolds, the reader learns more about each of the characters and their individual struggles, including a father struggling to connect with his son, a couple on the brink of divorce, and an elderly woman grappling with the loss of her husband. Through their interactions and conversations, the characters come to understand each other better, and they realize that they are all more connected than they initially thought. Backman's writing is witty, insightful, and full of heart. He deftly weaves together humor and pathos to create a story that is both entertaining and emotionally resonant. Anxious People is a celebration of the human spirit and a reminder that even in the darkest moments, there is always hope and the possibility of connection. 9. No One is Talking About This, by Patricia Lockwood. No One is Talking About This is a thought-provoking novel that explores the intersection of technology, social media, and human connection. The story is told from the perspective of a woman who is known for her viral posts on a popular social media platform. As she travels the world, attending conferences and speaking engagements, she becomes increasingly disillusioned with the shallow and performative nature of online communication. However, her perspective shifts when she receives devastating news about her sister's unborn child, and she is forced to grapple with the fragility of life and the limitations of technology in the face of human suffering. The novel becomes a meditation on the meaning of existence and the search for connection in a world that is increasingly defined by screens and algorithms. Lockwood's writing is witty, insightful, and deeply empathetic. She captures the absurdity and beauty of the digital age with a keen eye, while also exploring the universal themes of love, loss, and the human condition. No One is Talking About This is a powerful and timely novel that will resonate with readers who are grappling with the impact of technology on their lives and the world around them. 10. The Sanatorium, by Sarah Pearse. The Sanatorium is a gripping and atmospheric thriller that takes place in a remote Swiss hotel that was once a sanatorium for tuberculosis patients. The story follows Ellen Warner, a British detective who has come to the hotel to celebrate her brother's engagement. However, her plans for a peaceful vacation are disrupted when a blizzard cuts off the hotel from the outside world and a series of gruesome murders occur. As Ellen and the hotel staff try to figure out who is behind the murders, they begin to uncover dark secrets from the sanatorium's past, including a mysterious patient who disappeared years ago and a doctor who experimented on his patients. As the tension mounts and the body count rises, Ellen becomes increasingly convinced that there is a killer among them, and she must use all of her detective skills to identify the culprit before it's too late. Pearse's writing is taut and suspenseful, and she masterfully builds a sense of claustrophobia and dread as the hotel becomes increasingly isolated and the killer's motives remain unclear. The Sanatorium is a page-turning thriller that will keep readers guessing until the very end. In conclusion, the 10 best books of 2023 fiction showcase a wide range of genres, themes, and writing styles, demonstrating the power of literature to inspire, entertain, and provoke thought. From sci-fi adventures to gripping thrillers, heartwarming stories of human connection to poignant explorations of grief and loss, these books offer something for every reader. Whether you're a longtime book lover or just discovering the joys of reading, I hope this list has given you some ideas for your next great read. As always, remember that reading is not only a form of entertainment but also a way to expand your horizons, explore new perspectives, and connect with the world around you. So go out there, grab a book, and lose yourself in a great story. Happy reading!